Start your engines for a Sony Computer Entertainment America production.
Is it supposed to do this?
Fasten your seatbelts for another Naughty Dog creation.
Oh, Crash games. Alright. So this here game is Crash Team Racing for the PlayStation 1. Goal is to beat the game and get 10 time relics and CTR symbols. And the quest is submitted by Stickmore. I don't really know what to do from here. Well, here we go, I guess. What's US? Nah, let's just go for adventure. I guess that's sort of where you're supposed to go from here. Just do adventure. Yeah, alright, I figured. Crash Bandicoot. Dr. Neocortex. Speed, acceleration, Tiny Tiger. Coco Bandicoot. Engine. Dingodile. Polar bear. What a cute thing. Pura. Or Crash. It doesn't say anything about who I should play. I was just saying I'd probably play Polar or Pura. Let's go with Polar then. I usually like... I usually like to... have characters with a lot of turn. A good handling is like the most important part.
Welcome to the Adventure Arena. You can travel around this area and practice your driving skills. The dots and stars on the map represent warp pads, which lead to races. When they flash, it signifies they are open to play. To access a racetrack, drive onto a warp pad that has an active warp vortex, and it will take you to the track start line. Finish a track in first place to win a trophy. As you collect more trophies, other tracks will turn on and open to you. Good luck, and drive fast.
I was sure he was gonna say drive safely.
To access this track, you must first collect the number of trophies required to turn on the warp pad.
I get
that. To get
that.
trophies, you must race other open tracks and come in first place.
Okay. It handles very much like Mario Kart. Okay, here we go, I guess. Crash Cove. I think I can manage a baby polar bear. Like last time we encountered him in Crash... Was it Crash 2? Witless. Yeah. And in when we encountered him in Crash 2, we just wrecked his ass. Just like Mario Kart. It's even the same timing. And the same buttons. I'm guessing water is bad. Where the fuck am I supposed to go? Whoop. Oh. Wait, this stage is just like Diddy Kong Racing. No, it's not. Where the fuck's this? Oh. It's a bit difficult to know where the track is sometimes. But they must... That was apparently a barrier. It doesn't have the mechanic from Diddy Kong Racing though, where you let go of the throttle. Or maybe it does, but it might just be very difficult to time. That's something you drop behind you. I'm just trying to learn Nitro. I'm guessing you drop this one too. Yep. Well, that was simple enough. But it does control very well. It really does. I really get it. It's like exactly like Mario Kart. Hello. Those eyes. Alright.
Congratulations. You win a trophy.
That's a trophy. But what are the other things? The Ankh and the key.
The more Wampa fruit you collect, the faster your cart will go. If you collect and hold 10 Wampa fruit, you'll be juiced up, and your power-up will become more potent.
Those Ankhs are probably... like, they probably do something. And like, just looking at this, it appears to be... that's probably what you can get from a certain stage. As I can't do it again. Okay. So they're probably hidden somewhat similar to... after you finish an area and let you do the challenge. Oh, okay, okay. That explains. I was thinking it was similar to Diddy Kong Racing, where they hid like items that we're supposed to pick up somewhere on the stage. God damn it. Too early. Oh shit!
One for the road.
What is that meter when you're doing a power slide? The turns on this stage is not sharp enough that I feel I can use... God damn it. There's no drafting? No.
There you go.
Sharp in your turns. Immediately red, you can hit the opposing shoulder button for a boost. Alright. Have I played Oddworld? No, I've never played Oddworld. Alright, so I sort of get the just boosting from power sliding. Yeah, I guessed so, but like, what was the mechanic? Because I figured, like, Mario Kart is the one where you push the opposing direction, and that didn't work. And I tried like letting go of the throttle, that didn't work. And I tried like the opposing shoulder button. Oh well, I can work with that.
Congratulations, you win a trophy.
I can work with that.
When you get a TNT crate on your head, start hopping immediately. If you react fast and hop enough times, the TNT crate will fall off your head before it explodes.
Alright, that's good to know. The power slides are much sharper than they are in both Mario Kart and in Diddy Kong Racing. So that will take a few moments to get used to. So Stig, is this your favorite racing game? I'm guessing? Personally, I think my favorite racing game is... It is probably Diddy Kong Racing. Does this one do it? Alright. My time loss from getting hit is brutal. And this is pretty entertaining to play, actually. Fuck. Wow, double punishment. How are you supposed to see those? Come on. I think we actually managed to get a power slide down.
Too bad.
I certainly know I'm not faster than the really big characters. Ah, shit. Where is he? God damn it. It was still my fastest lap by by a huge margin, but it wasn't enough. I'm guessing this game has a lot of rubber banding too. These party racing games tend to have a lot of rubber banding. It doesn't really matter how well you're doing. Right, that's kind of bullshit too.
Thank you.
Awkward aardvark. I wouldn't want to say that 10 times fast. Thank you for the follow. Make sure you check out how to make your own game submissions. You might get lucky, win a raffle and get your game played. God damn it. Fuck, the power slides are so sharp. Is there a way to like look backwards? No. Not that I can find. Oh yeah, there is. Sweet. Just need to...
Coming through.
Come on! Hey! It is also surprisingly hard to gather up those 10 apples.
Here you go.
I think I hit her. Yep.
Hey.
Fuck! Come on! I hate these kinds of games. I was doing so well, got hit twice in a row, and dropped so many positions, and now I just can't do anything. Nice. Fuck. Fuck this. What's so difficult with the drifting in this game was how sharp it was. In many other games you can pretty reliably like counter your drift
Not
by like pulling your control stick in the opposite direction, but it doesn't seem to work in this one. What?
coming through.
This one's mine.
It even does this one. Oh, it's the Super Mario star. It's either that or the turns aren't as sharp as they need to be. Because most of the turns are pretty like forgiving. which makes it hard to use the drifting. I guess this one is where it sorta works. God damn it, I was trying to stop the the item raffler. I guess no one goes that way. Still no one behind me. Alright, there we go. Oh. I don't know what the general, like, opinion is of racing games in general. Is that something that people enjoy? I know I can enjoy them, but I'm generally not good at them. I'm generally pretty poor at racing games, I'd say. Probably among my weakest genres. That girl has some pretty nice potentials.
Congratulations, you win a trophy.
Her pair of potentials are potent.
You can get a hang time turbo from jumping. The longer you're in the air, the bigger the turbo you'll get when you land. For big turbos, try to get extra air time by hopping off jumps using the R1 button.
Oh, well, that's good to know. Sewer Speedway. Like I've seen Sharpie play a lot of Outrun, and I love Outrun. I love watching Outrun, but I really don't like playing it. It's a pretty interesting part actually when it comes to Jesus. When it comes to racing games in general, I really like watching racing games. Wait. That was so odd. There's a special route up there I can see. And landing these special boosts. I wonder if it really is worth it. Time loss for getting hit is so damn... Ah! Yep. Courtesy of Stigmore. Get some Crash Team Racing. I was hoping I could get it, could get Cortex to get hit if I like position myself correctly, but it didn't work apparently. This game is actually pretty good, I'd say. So far, at least. It might turn out to be ridiculously difficult in a while, but so far it's pretty good. Oh, this is a pretty nice win there, Goro. 3 times the money. Damn. Damn, J Rift. Doja Mashiba has 94 gold. You're still minus 6,000 though. Although that probably put you way back. And you're like, or put you closer to a positive. Ripper Bruce. Need to follow to get gold? Nah, you actually get a little bit if you're not a follower. But it's not much. Or you get lucky. I wonder how punishing these like boss races are. If they are as punishing as Diddy Kong Racing's, where you're like, if you get hit once, you were basically done for. But they are very strange in that if you fall behind, life gets so much more difficult. Yeah. God damn it. Shit, sissy. Got it. Stig staged a coup when you weren't here. Chidori. Stig's a horrible person. Forgive my neighbor. No, Chidori's a nice one.
Congratulations on opening this new area. Here you will find 4 more tracks to race.
39 minutes. Now I should be able to do shit around here, right? There's like a Skull Rock and there's a CRT token.
Collect every crystal in the arena before the time runs out. If you can get them all, you will win a prize.
Every crystal in the arena. Finding them all will probably be the greatest challenge. Oh, you have to jump to get that one. Shit. God damn it. God damn it. I need to jump from this side. Now Churchill wouldn't have great speeches. That's really like this is what we want to remember this guy for, his speeches. I'm guessing I have to. Oh, that's probably one of the few I have left. Running on the spot like that is actually pretty difficult. Like if I do stuff like that and miss one, it's really hard to like just turn around and go back and get it. Sorry that I'm not like following chat at all right now, but this takes a lot more focus than I'm comfortable with. Hey! How was it so difficult? I mean, there were 14 seconds left. So where's my great reward? Fuckhead. CTR challenge or relic race.
Collect the letters C, T, and R on each track and come in first place to win a CTR token. Beware, some letters are hard to find.
Okay, so this is basically the same thing as they did in Diddy Kong Racing. Which one was released first? Was this before Diddy Kong Racing or after? Because it feels like they've taken a very similar approach. Nothing wrong with it, definitely not, but it's like, it's just so funny. It took you a million tries? Maybe, but maybe you were younger. Like, some challenges become easier the older you get. Like, being strategic in your movement and stuff is definitely easier the older you get. Where would I hide these things? Behind shit like this. CTR came out after Diddy Kong Racing. Oh, okay. Okay, we definitely hide stuff. Ah, there's C. Oh wait, are they different on different laps? Ah, shit. Then this shit is gonna be really difficult. Oh, the letter stays where they are all the time. Where would I hide this shit? I've already checked over there. Yeah, I don't care.
Way.
Didn't you see the T? No, I didn't. Have I been blind? The bridge of the pirate ship. Oh, really? I'll need to... Alright, so I wonder what happens if I'm the only one... Oh, there's the R. Well, that's pretty simple. Oh yeah, there it is. How the shits do I get up there? How on earth?
Wrong way.
Get out of here. The fuck?
Wrong
Jump
way.
off the little ramp in front of the water. This one? No.
Wrong way. Wrong way.
Can't be this ramp, it's far too far away. Oh, here maybe. No. There's a little hole in the water you can use. What?
Wrong way.
There's a little hole in the water. Oh, there. I need to like... Jesus.
Wrong way. Wrong way.
Yeah, alright. We jump up on this to get a boost. Nope.
Wrong way.
This is probably the the shits that's gonna be really stupid to get in a race.
Wrong way.
Do I need a boost item as well?
Wrong way.
Yeah, I get it, I get it.
Wrong way.
Having that shit being in the water makes it
wait.
so difficult to spot as well. There we go. You grabbed it. And there's nothing over here, right? Nope. You just need to like grab this and then continue onward. Okay. Alright. But there's only really one that's difficult in this stage. But that one instead is like stupidly difficult. There we go. Come on!
Pass it on.
Now we just need to hurry it up. Yeah, exactly. It's like the first stage and they put that kind of jump in it. That's really rough. Poor kids. Shit! Oh, fuck. Screw you. I mean, I get it if they had that at like one of the last stages. Because timing something like that, if you're not really good at it, is probably quite goddamn difficult. They need to collect 10 time relics and CTR tokens. Wait, didn't I do this one just now? No. Why do I need to get 10? Why just 10? Because there's like 5 in the first world. Is there a list of all submissions? Not the submissions that's like currently submitted. There is a list of everything I've played previously. Max would be too much of a hassle. Ah, well, I respect that.
Too bad.
Alright, so now I know we're all over them all. I just need to manage to grab them. God damn it. Hey. Speed boost. Alright, that's good too. Now we just need to actually finish in a good position too.
One for the road.
Hey, first try. Yeah, alright. Let's actually continue instead of just collecting all of them. But artwork, if you're interested in what we played previously. You can check out the log over there. How do I move on to the next world? I think it was this way, right? Nope. I get it.
You must first collect the required number of relics to race this track.
I get it.
This is the load save screen. There are 5 of these screens, 1 in each world section. When you want to load or save a game, go to one of these screens. To access it, drive up to the screen and stop. Then, follow the directions.
Jesus, this one's ugly. How do I get, like, find my way out of here? Is this the area I unlocked?
You must have 2 boss keys to open this door. You can race a boss after beating all 4 tracks in an area. Beat the boss in a boss race, and a key is your prize.
Am I supposed to go this way, maybe? I was thinking about that too. Like the polar face. I can't get to it. But he looked so adorably derpy. It is like, super cute. Coco Park. This track was very wide. One of the like big problems with games like this is whoever's in first place gets such a huge like bonus to everything. They get to collect all the items. They get to like pick up every benefit. And it's so difficult to do that if you're like trailing behind. Well, that's true too, I guess. Like this mechanic here with the apples, that if you manage to collect 10 apples, you get like better items and boosts. And collecting these apples are very difficult if you're not in first place. The Wampa fruits, yeah. That gives a very strong benefit to being far ahead. Might be compensated by the items, I don't really know. I haven't played it enough to actually evaluate that. It's just a quick feeling. You can see her panties too. Not easy being a gold girl. In Japan they're called apples, but everywhere else they're called Wumpa fruits.
Congratulations, you win a trophy. You can go faster through turns by power sliding. To access the power slide, press and hold the R1 button while turning hard. To access this boss garage, you must come in first place in all 4 races of this area.
Which boss garage? Oh, that one. I wanted to go here. And here. There we go. Japan has the best Crash theme song. I don't think I've heard that one. Tiger Temple. Crash Bandicoot, Crash Bandicoot, Crash Bandicoot.
Coming through.
Is 3 the maximum amount you can hit the power slide? Alright, 3 times is the max.
Coming through.
The AI is surprisingly strong in this game, I must say. I saw you wrote something here, but I'll just need to finish this off and then I'll read it. The AI needs to be strong. Nothing fun about being on first place all the time. No, I agree. But like compared to Diddy Kong Racing and Mario Kart, and even like Sonic Racers, I felt the AI is weaker in those. And combine that with here, you have to end up in first place all the time. In many of those games, it was enough that you were like top 4 or top 3 or something like that. But here you have to actually win. So adding all of those together, it becomes more difficult, like much more difficult. I'm not sure it's necessarily something bad. It's just something I noticed. It is fun to be first all the time if it's close each time. Yeah, that's true. Although there is a certain charm if you actually do. If you don't win,
you win a trophy.
And like have to redo it every now and then, you shouldn't win all the time. You should just win enough times that it's fun to keep going.
To get a turbo boost while power sliding, wait until the smoke from your exhaust turns black. Then press the L1 button. If you wait too long, you'll hear a backfire sound and miss your chance for a boost.
Oh, so that's the visual cue. Oh, okay. Oh. I think the small meter in the lower right corner is much easier to see though.
Out of my way!
This one's mine.
Fuck!
Time queen! Tiny squish unicorns! Take that!
This is a really fun stage, I must say. I love the combination of like some really sharp turns, like these, and the high jumps. It felt really entertaining to play this one. God damn it! What does the potion do? It's sort of like a banana peel. We can actually fire them backwards. Nice. Shit! My god, the time loss! Man, those plants were horrible. You don't control the cart, you control the track. I think that was actually the case in many like older racing games. You know, those semi 3D ones. That was more or less how they were implemented mechanically. Fuck. It's very hard to balance the power slide sometimes, I've noticed. It's actually the same here? Oh, really? I actually thought they used like a 3D world.
Coming through.
Tiny squish unicorns!
What? The fuck was that?
Bandicoot power!
What have I got?
See now, I'll catch up on chat once I... Here. Is that still true when there are multiple racers? I thought the other racers are just simply part of the track itself. Mario Kart on SNES had fixed AI paths. Yeah. Interesting. I mean, like maybe if there's multiple racers, maybe everyone renders their own stage and moves that one around. Not entirely impossible. But like I think it's easier in modern games to actually move your character's XYZ position relative to the track than to move the track relative to the player. God damn it, these tutorials!
To get around a tight turn, or to face a direction quickly, use the brake slide by pressing and holding the
Yeah, the
square
crotch
button
shot.
while turning hard.
It doesn't become better from the fact that her panties are very brightly colored. You can't miss them. Look at how the camera works. I will. Well. That power up is so busted. I can't say I really see that effect you're talking about, Penguin. It might be true. I don't really know what to look for, to be honest. It sort of looks like regular 3D movement to me, but I mean, it could very well be right.
Tiny squash beauty guard.
I really don't like these uphill sections. It's so hard to see where you're going. The character is always facing... That's true, actually. I guess another way you could implement that is to put... You could put your camera on sort of like a straight line behind, but yeah, you're right. The character seems very affixed to the center of the screen. In an almost weird way. Very hard not to notice now that you say it. Exactly, I can't move my character out of there. But you see, once this happens, the camera actually moves around your character. You're right, in like many other games your character at least like slides left and right from the like focal point in the screen. But here he's like stuck, like literally stuck in the center of the screen. Hmm. Interesting.
Papu much tired of watching puny slugs race so slow. Papu want inaction.
Now that's
to lay
racist.
Pooh down big and prove Papu is world's best driver. Papu moves so fast, you munch tracks.
Indeed. The meth eyes. Papu's challenge. Jesus. Oh, it's... This is like the best power up you can get on this stage. Fuck me. What? God. Ah. So annoying to get stuck in the walls. Maybe this is the only power up I actually get. Getting it twice in a row feels very unlikely. Let's try that theory. Nope, it's not the only thing you get. Up trippy. God damn it, so close. Oh, oh. What? Oh, fuck. How could he be so fast there all of a sudden? That's bullshit. Still beat him though. Try staying on the track. I'm doing my best, god damn it. Man, Shiba with a win again. Well, if you stick to the dice low, you're gonna have a really good, like, you're gonna win most of the time actually. That's actually true. It's when you start to play dice high that your win percentage starts dropping. Well, those eyes. I just said you're gonna win often, not all the time.
Papu not eating a big breakfast. You are fast for be so small. Here is key to help. Oxide much bigger problem for you. Him not as big, but him much more grumpy.
I'm guessing it's this way? What's this blinking shit over here? Oh yeah, it's the other ruins challenge. Let's try it out. Those were pretty fun actually. Hope you get a dog. I have a dog, though he doesn't pee on my joypad. He's pretty well behaved. Fuck. Fuck. The hitboxes of these things are so small. Oh wait, these doesn't explode right away, do they? Ah, they do. If you do it like that, they do. That's why I hope you get a new one. I see what you did there. Come on. I was actually hoping we'd like tumble into the next detonation block as well. Apparently I didn't. Reminds you of Jet Set Radio? Like the music, or? How the shits do you reach that thing? Oh. Need to do something like that, I guess. Alright, this one's gonna take a while if we wanna beat it, so... Is this the... No? Oh. Alright. You're actually right, yeah, they just reused the sound. I didn't even think of that before. The ice levels are always suck. %, in 1 hour, so about 5 hours to 100% it. Apparently. Isn't that how it works? But I don't really like how they've connected the worlds in this game. It's a bit difficult to like find your way. I like Diddy Kong Racing's approach better, with like an overworld and then all the stages in just a circle.
One for the road. Hard.
But you just love it when you really feel how skill matters. God damn it. I got my power slide in the wrong direction. Easy peasy. Oh.
Congratulations, you win a trophy.
Why'd I end up so far from where I started the stage? I actually thought you exited stages at the same place you entered them, but apparently not. I agree, this soundtrack, this song is really good. And it's so annoying, this turn. I get squished. God damn it. There's so many like random walls on this stage. It just messes with you. There's like small corners all the time. God damn it. Favorite Crash soundtracks from Crash Bash. Faces of Wumpa Fruit. What? Like, I haven't played many Crash games at all, so basically the ones I've come across due to Stig submitting them. Ah. God damn it. It's just something that makes this stage very difficult to navigate. Fuck that rocket. I think this turn in particular is really really tricky. I don't know. I can never get enough turn. Actually make it through that entire one. What? Fuck it. I hate that turn. I'm gonna get squished again. Unless I break. But having this speed power up could be really good. Because that means I might be able to cut corners. Oh. I didn't cheat. I cut a corner. I used a power up. Hey, it's a Nintendo game mechanic. Come on. I do anything required to win, alright? Cakebot. There's a... God damn it.
Congratulations, you win a trophy.
Apparently my bot's on your side. You need to get a bot as well, Steg. I can convince it to be on my side. The problem is I never have the chance to interact with the bot and get it to my side. Exactly what Doge said. What the fuck? Why is there a seal on the track? Fuck. Enjoy clubbing seals on my spare time? Dude, I'd freaking make time to club seals. It sounds like he says puny gods. Find time to smash puny gods. I don't think that you get more boost the longer airtime you have. I feel like there's a pretty tight cap. Like there's a cap to how much speed you can get from doing a jump, and it's not very high. Oh, final lap? I thought it was done. I was like, yeah, safe. Man, this track is long. Fuck. Screw that wall. Hey. This game was featured in a Friends episode. And they sit around like a bunch of toss bots. What? Huh. Sony bought a pretty expensive marketing spot in that one.
Congratulations, you win a trophy.
Wait, a tosser is a masturbator. Huh. Like a device or a person? A masturbator as in a person who masturbates, or a masturbator as in a device for masturbating? Oh, a person. What's up, Rouge? How you doing? The power sliding mechanic actually works surprisingly well once you've gotten a hold of it. Like how it actually works. It actually works really well to fire it with the other shoulder button. I thought it would be like really awkward, but once you get used to it, it works well. Emu Paradise? No, we haven't talked about that. But I tweeted an article the other day that that Yorkie wrote. Yorkie wrote a really good article about the situation with Emu Paradise. And yeah, it sucks. It really does. What happened? Emu Paradise is shutting down all ROM distribution, basically. Emu Paradise used to be the absolute best place to find ROM files. I mean, there are other sites, of course, that does the same. The thing with the Emu Paradise is it's been up for 18 years, and they were very consistent. Like their files were clean, they had good hashes. There were no like bullshit downloads, no viruses and stuff like that. Exactly. Emo Paradise was the top dog. It was the best place to go to. Alright everyone, so voting has opened. Shall we continue to play Crash Team Racing? Get your votes in everyone, get your votes in. Vote yes if you want to see more, vote no if you've had enough. It's funny that you mention peer-to-peer. I've been thinking so much
One for the road.
if there's one way to like... The problem with BitTorrent, in my opinion, is that it's too transparent. You can see who connects and who downloads and who uploads and all of that. If only there was a way to make a peer-to-peer sharing system that's completely... that's safe, but at the same time anonymous. If I could only figure that one out somehow. Or if anyone can figure it out, really. Fuck! Could use it via Tor? That's true. The best option is a VPN. Use your neighbor's Wi-Fi. That's perfect. Well, so folks, get your votes in, right? Shall we continue Crash Team Racing? It's interesting how you can brake mid-air and it still works. Like you don't need contact with the ground to brake. It's available on Battle.net since it's a Blizzard game.
This one's mine.
Never heard of air brakes, but maybe on like airplanes. Alright, so we voted to continue. Hey Goomba! That's a new face. Hello and welcome. In case of a draw, or like 50-50 on the votes, we still count that as a continue, just so everyone knows. Man, this is getting really tricky by now. New GeForce gets released. What? Will it be the GTX 11 something now? And this race has gotten really difficult. Wait, 2080? Have they gone from 1080 to 2080 all of a sudden? Like completely changed their naming conventions. guessing you're buying one on release, right, don't worry. The GTX series is for peasants. And what's the... What get real, like real players, what the real players get? Tell me so I can be one of those. I don't want to be a pleb. I want to be elite, you know? Jesus, they're so fast. I need good items, otherwise I can't win. Fuck. God damn it. Isn't this like the final stretch here? Like, I don't have a chance. Jesus. The Wonder Swan. The Wonder Swan, that's one of those systems, like, man, I wish I could bear as low speed. Yeah, it does. Alright, see you, Tadori. The bear has low speed. But good handling. Maybe I should switch to something else. It's like, it doesn't feel like I can even do this anymore. I thought they put hyper-threading in like all their somewhat high-tier CPUs. Shit, I hate these. And the time loss from getting hit in this game is so dumb. This is mostly random anyway. Did we play anything between this and the 3D platformer? Yeah, Cannon Fodder. Played Cannon Fodder. I actually got one of those unwary. I bought a 2700 and it's so damn good. I'm so happy with it. I'm currently running I have a GeForce GTX 1070, a 2700X AMD, and then like I don't know how much RAM I have. Can it do 1080 FPS medium preset? I haven't tried, but I know I do. I mean 720 at 60 FPS. With, I don't know the preset I use, actually, like off the top of my head. But I record as well, although that's done by the GPU, so that doesn't really count. I stream using the, what's it called? The GPU encoder. Then I record using the GPU encoder. I mean, fuck the amount of items. But then at the same time, like my CPU usage is really low, so I could probably force some more load into it. I think I'm like around 30 to 40% most of the time. Shit. I hate that segment in particular. Come on! Yes! You see now, SSDs just aren't big enough for the games. You need to live 1 terabyte. To move games you actually play onto SSD. Let Steam think all your games are on the storage drive. That's pretty cool. But I know I have like 1 hard drive for all my Steam installations, and that one's like a terabyte. And then I have my operating systems on an SSD, and I have 1 SSD for like all my stream resources, and then I have 1 hard drive for like low access storage that's like 8 terabytes.
So, you've beaten all the other racers on these tracks. Well, now you'll see why I'm the most feared driver on the circuit. I'll earn the right to face Oxide by crushing you into brick dust. Let's race.
Hello. Komodo yo. And also, I mean, you can just uninstall games you don't play. Downloading stuff is so fast anyway. No, why does it have to be this stage? I didn't like this stage at all.
So sorry.
Fuck. What? I wasn't even close to it. That's bullshit. Oh, his... What? He was driving outside the stage there for a while. That's bullcrap. I mean, like, downloading a 10 gigabyte game is done in like 20 minutes anyway. Make computers great again. The good old days. I mean, come on!
So sad.
We're actually moving to a new place this fall. The internet will get a bit more expensive. It's not that bad. It's a little bit. I think we get like 100 line for like 30 euros a month. Still decent. It will be far more expensive than it is today. You know, that's like one of the most important things. Make sure we have internet from day one when I move there. We'll need to solve that somehow. Can't have stream downtime, that doesn't work. Or like, the last thing I'll move is my computer. It'll be like in a completely empty apartment over here with just a computer. So when I have my stream days, if we don't have internet in the new place, I'll have to go back here. Unless the new people move in, I guess. Ah, they'll just have to make room, I guess. Staring at a wall for 2 months. A horrible fate.
So slow after all. Surprised me, you did.
Addicted to looking at these runs.
A key for the win.
Where are you moving? Sheplunda,
Think
if
you're
you know
not
where that is.
fast enough to
It's like
outrace
the other side of
We're going
town.
to lose our planet, and it will all be your fault.
There we go. I was just saying, it's not that difficult. You just roll good, just like Unwary did. You want to roll as high as possible. That's how it works. Muted myself to improve my OPSEC. Yes, exactly. Now I muted myself to ask the square or the area of the new place. Maybe I muted myself when I told you. We're moving from 55 square meters to 90. And we'll in addition have 30 square meters of patio. It will be nice. Exactly, all the Twitch monies.
Pass it on.
That was really close. It sort of felt like we've been living in a cardboard box for the last few years, yeah. It's been really, really tight. But it will be better soon. What the f... Oh, you can't cut corners at all in this game. Reference to Scrappy Doo? What? God damn it. I'm gonna get put back really far on this one. Oh, Bandicoot power. I don't know. I don't remember her saying that in any of the games. God damn it. Yeah, but like, alright, she hasn't said it in any other games. This is the first game I actually heard that quote. We managed to get all the way up to second place somehow, from being down to 8th. Sometimes the power slide just messes up your angle. Like that.
Coming through. Here you go.
One for the road.
It looks like you can cut a corner in one of the places there. It would be very risky to try it out, I think. No, 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 no! God damn it. I don't know why it's so difficult to make good power slides in this stage. Just something that keeps messing with it. Come on! Yes! What kind of government does Sweden have? Is it somewhat right-leaning like many other European countries? Our current government is pretty lefty. It's like the Social Democrats and the Environment Democrats of the Green Party, so to say. But we're having an election in October, I think it is? Or is it like the end of September or the beginning of October? I don't really remember. And from the looks of it, we'll probably get September. Alright, thank you. We will probably get a more right-leaning government. From the looks of the what do you call it? The forecasts. Thank you. With all those perceived refugee problems you got over there, it's logical the right gets stronger. Yeah, exactly. It's
Congratulations. You win.
basically what happened. There are very few right-wing parties in Europe, it's just shades of left-wing ideas. Well, I guess it depends on how you see it. It's like, it's not right-wing as in American right-wing, but like relative to the rest of the European policies, it's very right-wingy. Like if you look at the really far-right parties around here, they want very like extreme changes. But I doubt they'll get enough power to actually drive those through. Like Poland has a pretty far-right government. I think Greece has a pretty far-right government as well. Doesn't Italy as well? There's been a lot of success for like right-wing populists in the last few elections. And then you have like the Netherlands too. I don't actually know. And then you have France with Macron, who somehow got pretty. I don't know if Macron is like far left or far right or where he's located really. But how the shits would I supposed to know that that thing's gonna fall on me? What? Barrel fucked. Let's not do the barrel thingy this time around. That wasn't as enjoyable as it might have looked.
This one's mine. Ow!
Get out of here.
Take that.
Budget Rainbow Road. Yeah. This stage sort of feels like Rainbow Roady. With all the edges everywhere that you fall down.
There you go. What have I got?
I'm not even gaining time on him. That sucks. Well, that was beneficial. There's like nowhere you can actually make a proper power slide in this stage, I feel like. Because there's so few like straight. This game looks like a good afternoon game. Something you just cozy up and play for an afternoon. I mean, it's definitely not a bad game. It is pretty enjoyable. In UK, our right-wing party are still pushing ideas, even 1980s lefty was considering radical left-wing ideas. Ow. Huh. Cool buddy's got Mario 64, Kart 64, and had to play Crash Team Racing and Crash in general. That's rough. I mean, some of the Crash games are pretty decent.
Trophy.
I'm not sure. I'm not sure, Stig. I do think Mario Kart 64. That is true. Like the Crash games and the Mario 64 games are completely different genres. But I think Mario Kart Racing, or Super Mario Kart and Mario Kart 64 is better than Crash Team Racing. A lot of it actually boils down to this, like, this game, it's often pretty difficult to see where you're going. Mario Kart never has those problems. Their usage of like height going up and down makes it very difficult to see sometimes where you're heading. Yeah, this one is very Rainbow Roady. Jesus, this stage is so long. God damn it! Mario Kart also managed to have very many stages that just feels great when you play them. Many of these stages feels pretty, I don't know, just so difficult to get a feel for them sometimes. Bear has best control, but it's still difficult.
One for the road.
Coming through.
God damn it.
Not
Yes! Oh. Clutch indeed. I saw someone come by and like shout something in all caps. What was that? The rubber banding frontward and when they are behind is plain dumb. There's a lot of rubber banding in this game. Like a lot of it. The rubber banding lets up once you're almost at the finish line. Yep, it does. It sounds like nope, exactly. Not exactly simple. Alright.
Congratulations, you win a trophy.
Oh no, not Hogs of War. Holy crap. I know I played that game and it's so slow. So slow and so boring. I demand a ban of PS1 games. In my world, PS1 games are like near the end of the retro scene. Like PS1, Nintendo 64, those are like relatively modern systems. Relatively, I guess. The worst game I can like. Ah, that's an interesting.
Mighty squished cars.
Wait, what? Yeah, Blizzard developed for Nintendo for a while before their success with Warcraft. And it's so difficult to land these turns sometimes. Where is the... Ah, there's the first position. It's like they've intentionally made the track uneven here so you can't power slide.
hey.
Dropping something didn't help.
Bandicoot power.
I really hate how much time you lose from getting hit by like anything. You lose so much time.
Here you go. Here you go. Hey.
Because I honestly think you lose like 5 or 6 seconds getting hit by an item in this game. Or getting hit by some of the items. Like Lost Vikings was one of those games, it got a renaissance basically after Blizzard had gotten as big as they got. Then people went back through their library, found Lost Vikings and were like, oh my god, this game is so good, it's such a classic. But no one liked it back then. Like no one spoke of it. Very few people who had heard about it.
Too bad.
Like, it's impossible to power slide on this stage due to the surface. Man, that was close. Hey, I actually managed there. A little bit. Oh. Wait, you can bet fragments of a coin. I don't know if it actually just interpreted that as one though. There is a chance it did. I don't really remember how it does. Nice high pie. I think it just cuts it.
You call that racing? Forget about it. If you's gonna face Oxide, you's gonna have to get past me first.
General reception in the UK of those drill videos getting banned.
For a sizable fee, of course.
Drill is like UK rap. What? Maybe I should run and save now, just in case. Did the government really ban music videos? That feels like it's very uncomfortable. Maybe it's not as bad as it sounds then. It's like when the government starts banning shit solely because they don't like it or don't like the message. They're just virtue signals. I still don't like it when they do it like that. Ah shit, not this stage. Like, take the longest ass stage we got and let's make it a versus stage. What? The fuck?
Have some of this. Watch your back.
Come on. Wait, a guy got put in prison for making a video of a dog making it. There has to be something more to that, right?
You're mine!
Dank Dracula.
That's
Man,
some
I
of
actually
this.
recognize that from something. What the shit? These versus cities are just annoying.
You're mine!
Fuck me. A man got put in prison for reporting a child abuse case. What?
Watch your back! Ow! You're mine! Watch your back!
So he dodged that one. Oh, you can actually throw those forward. Fuck me! Alright people, shall we continue to play Crash Team Racing? Get your votes in everyone, get your votes in.
You're mine! Say good night.
Apparently the guy can only throw those things backwards, so once you're ahead, you're like... Once you're ahead, you're like in such a good position. You want to save? Yeah, we'll do that. This one looks like it's gonna be a goner.
So, you's beat me fair and square. I
Popping
doubt you'll be
punts.
as lucky with Oxide. Here's a key for your troubles. Oh, brother.
Well, the little terror vermin has finally collected all the trophies to become world champion. What took you so long? Now we prove who the fastest driver really is.
Noxide's challenge. Oh, wait, the table's turned. Nope, you didn't. Saving. Save completed. Let's save again just in case. They've completed. Alright. We're pretty close to the end, it seems like. It seemed like I was really close. It was just like the final boss race. But then I need to collect all this time relics and CRT tokens, so... But 4 keys, 2 CRT tokens. I think the game is good. And team material? Nah, not really. I wouldn't say. I could play this some more. Crash Racing. A pretty solid racing. Solid party racing game. Sure, it might not be as good as Diddy Kong Racing is, but it is still pretty solid, I can say. You're super brave to play Japanese, NTSC, PAL, and burnt games. The music is surprisingly good for a racing game, and I do enjoy most of the weapons the game has. The most annoying part is that the tracks are very uneven, which makes it difficult to see ahead and plan properly. Is that how you spell that? Properly? But all in all, pretty good. And supports 2-player. Writing a PhD. It's not that much actually. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 lines of text. Properly. Okay. So I don't think it's too much. 5 lines of text is not that much. You've never written or read more than 5 lines in your life. I never expected much of the school system. Anyway, you live by Twitch chat. This week's assignment is to go into Ninja's Twitch channel and just read every line of text. And from that, I want you to come into my school Twitch channel and write your essay into the chat, line by line. There we go. Submit that.